I was on Carnival Cruise Lines, and a crew member called me
But my righteous
a liar.
spirit heard the truth. You are a liar. You are a liar. Oh, my Lord, you are a liar.
Story time, kiddies. A Carnival crew member called me a liar. Called me a liar. Kiddies, I don't smoke, but sometimes, especially on Carnival Cruise Lines, I will go to the smoking section because on Carnival Cruise Lines, the smoking sections are relatively comfortable compared to many of their peer brands. They're just cozy. And you meet some of the most interesting, some of the most friendly people in the smoking section. So if you're on a cruise ship and you want to meet people, nice people, talkative people, even if you don't smoke and if you don't moralize about smoking, go to the smoking section. But it was in said smoking section on Carnival Mardi Gras that a crew member called me a liar. Story time, kiddies. It was day 3 of my cruise on Carnival Mardi Gras out of Port Canaveral, Orlando. And I just was taking a break from my remote work, and I said, let me just go people watch in the smoking section. I believe it's deck 17 aft on those XL class ships. Let me go up there and people watch and chit chat. So I was sitting in the smoking section on Carnival Mardi Gras, and the young man who clears the cigarette butts and clears the used drinking glasses and just keeps the place tidy with his blue towel said, "You haven't been here before, have you?" It was day 3. I said, "Sure I have." I hadn't. He says, "No, you have not. Because I know everybody who comes here." And if you've been to the smoking section on deck, I believe it's 17, on the XL class ships, it's pretty busy. Hundreds of people circulate in and out of that smoking section. So the young man introduced himself to me. I introduced myself. Mucho gusto, enchanté, pleased to meet you. And Carnival has a service standard that they're pretty serious about, that everybody who can't know your name in their crew has to use your name. They do that more than most other cruise lines I have been on. So your waiters will address you by your name. The bartenders will address you by your name. But the waiters have an advantage because they have everybody's name written down. The bartenders have everybody's name on the receipt. Even the cabin stewards only have so many rooms, so it's pretty easy for them. Well, not so easy, but it's easier for them to recall people's names. But this young man, cleaning up cigarette butts for hundreds of people every day, had no such tools. But as I sat there after he called me a liar and watched him interact, a woman would sit down. He would say, "Hey, Sally, where is James? Is he not coming out today?" Another woman would show up. "Hey, Jane, how are you today? Hey, Bob. Hey, Bill. Hey, Michael. Hey, Mohammed. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Laquana. Hey, Shamiqua." This guy memorized hundreds of names. So people like to talk about the cold steel of cruise ships. It's the biggest ship, or it has this gizmo or that gadget. To me, that's not what makes a cruise a cruise. What makes a cruise is not the cold steel at all. It's the people. It's the friendliness of fellow guests. It's the friendliness of the crew. Even if the crew called me a liar. because that young man was so committed to people that he memorized the names of hundreds of people who circulated through that smoking section within days and could call them by name, knew the names of their spouses. Incredible.
Groovy people. I like to be around groovy people.
Travel, yes, yes, yes. Travel, yes, we see.
That's got an ego. I don't like to sit around and